Big breaking news coming in. Big monumental face-off escalates with Salman Nizmi putting out this tweet. He's a Congress Neta. He puts out a tweet and I quote, Mughals were visionaries. They did not build their own statues. They built monuments like Taj Mahal, Red Fort, which can attract tourists and generate revenue. Those who abused the Mughals had to hide their Gujarat model with a wall. Unquote. That's a controversial tweet that has been put out by Salman Nizmi, the Congress leader. I'm requesting the producers to get us Salman Nizmi and BJP for a quick reaction on this. But this is, of course, coming on the back of the Taj Mahal controversy that has been going on for a while now. And you already know about that story of the Taj Mahal and how you have the two main parties of the country, the BJP and the Congress, sparring over this. We've been bringing you the complete Taj Mahal story as well. I mean, you already know it's the eternal symbol of love of an emperor for his wife. Questions arising of whether it was a ruler occupying his subjects' property and making an immortal historical architecture in place of an ancient temple. Quite big question arising now in this country of what is the real origin of Taj Mahal, and the question really is it even required for the country to go that far and prioritize this at the moment when it is one of the wonders of the world? That's the big question. Let's get you some political reactions on this particular story as this controversy is getting bigger. We'll always continue to question both the sides. So let's question this Congress on this particular statement that has come out, and the Bharatiya Janata Party too. Whether India should work on the preservation of one of the wonders of the world or smear it with abomination. That is also a larger talking point over here. And for this particular historical monument being a testimony to India's syncretism, whether it should be tampered, whether we should be digging into the heels of history to find out the truth and the real origin. There are big claims, big counterclaims coming in. There is also a legal battle to unlock the secret chamber that holds the key to all the truth, apparently. And we also have an exclusive account of the locked away secret underground chamber. We'll play that out for you in just about a bit. But for our viewers who have just tuned in, the controversy gets bigger with Salman Nizmi, the Congress Neta, wading into this particular controversy, putting out that particular tweet. And that tweet is on your screens at the moment, viewers. Congress Neta calls Mughals visionaries and he slams the Bharatiya Janata Party. He goes on to say, and I quote, Mughals were visionaries. They did not build their own statues. They built monuments like Taj Mahal, Red Fort, which can attract tourists and generate revenue. Those who abused Mughals had to hide their quote-unquote Gujarat model with a wall, unquote. It's a direct jibe that has been taken on the Bharatiya Janata Party right there. Let's get you some political reactions from the Congress and from the BJP, and get our reporter too to bring you up to speed with the latest that is coming in as far as this entire Taj Mahal controversy is concerned. Whether this should be a priority even for the country to discuss at the moment. As you already know, this is a huge tourist attraction as well. And many years ago, there was another controversy where where from the tourism brochure of UP, the Taj Mahal had been removed, and that also had raked up another controversy. Do we have Congress or the BJP to respond on this? All right, we'll be joined by the political party spokespersons to give us a quick reaction on what's going on, and the common question to political parties from every spectrum is whether this is even something that needs to be discussed when there are more pressing issues that need to be discussed at the moment. If you remember, a couple of years ago also there was this controversy where the Yogi Adityanath government had omitted the monument from the tourism brochure and cut the funding from the state's tourism budget as well. That raked up a controversy as well. Shazad Poonawala joins us. Shazad, thanks again for joining me on this broadcast this morning. Now, the Salman Nizmi's put out a tweet a tweet saying Mughals were visionaries, etc., and they did not build their own statues, but they built monuments like Taj Mahal and Red Fort that can attract tourists and generate revenue. Now, the point here is not about him praising the Mughals, and you can respond to that. But the bigger question here is, do we even need to discuss the Taj Mahal, which is India's symbol of love and one of the biggest wonders of the world?
Look, whatever are these issues that are coming up, they are going to court, and a court of law will decide upon them, whether it is the Gyanvapi or whether it is Taj Mahal, and the court apparently has admitted a petition with respect to Taj Mahal. But I am very intrigued that the Congress party is now coming out and openly endorsing and defending all actions of the Mughals. There is no doubt that there might have been some good actions done by them, but to endorse what Mr. Aurangzeb had done, the manner in which he had destroyed more than 4,000 temples, is well known, is a documented fact in history. And therefore today the AICC sounds less like All India Congress Committee, and it sounds more like Aurangzeb Inko Chahiye Committee. And this is what we are saying, this whitewashing of history, of eulogizing the Mughals, of demeaning Savarkar, demeaning Maharana Pratap, demeaning other icons of Indian history and Indian civilization, and only promoting all Mughals in spite of the fact that they did many cruel
things. And Shazad, that is a very convincing response to what Salman has put out as far as he says Mughals were visionaries concerned. But now my question is to the BJP also, Shazad. In Uttar Pradesh, we do know that a couple of years ago, the Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath had omitted the monument from the tourism brochure as well. Why did the BJP feel the need to do that?
No, there is absolutely no omission or addition of anything. It depends upon people's responses. There is also the Kashi Vishwanath complex that people are visiting, and there are many other symbols and many other areas of tourism that are being developed in Uttar Pradesh. So we need not focus just on one tourism center. There are several. There is the Buddh circuit. There is also the other areas that are being developed in Mathura, in Chitrakoot, in Ayodhya that are being developed, and therefore tourism is taking place, and all centers of tourism, all centers of religious and cultural significance are being developed in Uttar Pradesh. There is no discrimination against any of this. But for the Congress party to come out and endorse, this is why they were opposing the road being named after APJ Abdul Kalam instead of Aurangzeb. And today the Congress party should acknowledge or should tell us that is this why they were defending, they were opposing the Ram Mandir, and this is why they were defending the Babri disputed structure? Is this why they were taking a position on this issue in this way? Or is it because of, do they endorse the actions of Aurangzeb that were taking, that destroyed 4,000 temples during his lifetime? So these kinds of facts that are there in the public domain, does Congress party endorse all of these actions as well? Is this why they
and that's a big question that needs to go out to the Congress party, Shazad. I'm going to request the producers to patch us a Congress party spokesperson so that that spokesperson can respond to what Shazad has said at the moment. For now, thank you very much, Shazad, for joining us with that reaction right there. Taj Mahal, the eternal symbol of love of an emperor for his wife, or a ruler occupying his subjects' property and making an immortal historical architecture in place of an ancient temple. What is the real origin of the Taj Mahal? There are big claims coming in. There are big counter claims coming in as well. And now there is a legal battle to unlock the secret chamber that apparently holds the key to all the truth. In fact, we here at India Today TV are bringing you a first exclusive account of the locked away secret underground chamber of the Taj Mahal. Take a look.
The locked door that leads to secret underground chamber of Taj Mahal, where lies the controversial 22 rooms, now in the center of debate about real origin of this wonder Mughal architecture.
जहाँ मैं बैठा हूँ इसके ठीक हम कह सकते हैं कि नीचे
बेसमेंट में कमरे हैं सर, ठीक नीचे बेसमेंट में। यस सर, जहाँ हम बैठे हुए हैं सर।
अच्छा, थोड़ा सा ताजमहल के स्ट्रक्चर को अगर आप समझाना चाहें मुझे, टॉप से लेकर नीचे तक, तो थोड़ा समझाइए।
देखिए सर, बॉटम से टॉप जो ताजमहल है, मेन बिल्डिंग है सर, इसकी हाइट है 243। अंदर में जो बना हुआ है सर 2 मज़ार है। सर राइट में जो सेंटर पे है वो क्वीन मुमताज़ की है, लेफ्ट में बनी है शाहजहाँ की, लेकिन जो रियल समाधि है वो बंद कर रखी है। तो जितने भी यहाँ पर्यटक आते हैं ताजमहल देखने को, देखते हैं अंदर में सर रेप्लिका शाहजहाँ और मुमताज़ की सर।
रेप्लिका के बाद नीचे
बेसमेंट है सर, रास्ता दिया हुआ है ऊपर में। जब जाएंगे आप टिकट लेंगे म्यूजियम का 200 का। तो एक रास्ता जो बंद कर रखा है सर, वो नीचे सीधे बेसमेंट में जाता है सर, जहाँ मुमताज़ और शाहजहाँ की समाधि बना हुआ है।
और उसी बेसमेंट में 22 कमरे हैं या उससे नीचे?
उसी के ठीक नीचे जाके डीपली।
तो यानी हम कह सकते हैं कि पहला, फर्स्ट, सेकंड, थर्ड, धरातल में थर्ड फ्लोर पे जो हैं वो 22 कमरे हैं। रास्ते इसी दरवाजे से निकलते हैं और इसी दरवाजों के थ्रू आप जा सकते हैं उन कमरों तक।
These locked doors have always been a point of great intrigue. Visitors keep peeping through the jalis for a vain glimpse of the secrets of Taj.
यहाँ पर ताला लगा हुआ है, एएसआई भी इसको नहीं खोल पाता और इसके अंदर आप जाएंगे तो आपको वो 22 कमरे नजर आएंगे लाइन से। अगर मैं अपने कैमरे सहयोगी से कहूँ तो वो आपको थोड़ा सा दिखाने का प्रयास करेंगे। जैसे से इस लाइन से आप आगे बढ़ेंगे वैसे वैसे आपको जो है वो कमरे नजर आते हुए दिखाई देंगे। देखेंगे आप तो इस खिड़की से, इस जाली से आप देख सकते हैं सामने की तरफ आपको नजर आ रहा होगा कुछ आकृति और राइट साइड में आपको एक दरवाज़ा नज़र आ रहा होगा। इसी दरवाजे से अंदर जाकर उन 22 कमरों के गेट जाते हैं। जो मेन गेट हमने दिखाया वो अंदर जाने का एक रास्ता है जो समझाता है कि आखिर किस तरीके से पिछले 350 साल से ज़्यादा समय से वो कमरे बंद हैं। हालांकि ये बात कही जाती है कि 1930 में ताजमहल की मरम्मत करने के दौरान उन कमरों को खोलने का प्रयास ज़रूर किया गया था, लेकिन उसके बाद दोबारा खोलने की कोई स्थिति नहीं बन पाई। और अब ये सवाल उठ के आ रहा है कि आखिर इन 22 कमरों के अंदर जो साक्ष्य हैं, जो सबूत हैं, जिनके बारे में लगातार चर्चा की जा रही है, ये कहा जा रहा है कि आखिर क्या वजह है कि एएसआई अब तक इन कमरों को नहीं खोल पा रहा है।
BJP Lok Sabha MP and member of the erstwhile Jaipur royal family, Diya Kumari, claimed that a palace belonging to her forefathers stood on the land where the Taj Mahal was built.
डॉक्यूमेंट्स में यही है कि उन्होंने इसको लिया था, उस समय उनको अच्छा लगा तो उन्होंने उसको एक्वायर कर लिया। सारे फैक्ट्स तो तभी एस्टैब्लिश होंगे जबकि एक बार प्रॉपर उसकी इंक्वायरी होगी। आवश्यकता पड़ेगी दस्तावेजों की या कुछ भी, तो हमारे वहाँ ट्रस्ट में पोती खाना भी है, जो भी डॉक्यूमेंट्स है हम लोग प्रोवाइड करेंगे। अगर कोर्ट आदेश देगा तो डेफिनेटली हम लोग प्रोवाइड करेंगे।
One of the Badshah-nama of Shah Jahan's time mentions the possibility of Taj Mahal being built on the land and in the place of Man Singh Palace.
ये आर्किटेक्चर नीचे का कमरों के अंदर का है, यानी कि ये जो मुगल से अलग हिंदू आर्किटेक्चर है वो दिख रहा है। तो ये तो एक बिल्कुल ज्ञात तथ्य है कि जो ताजमहल आज वर्तमान में है, ये ऊपर की साइड का ताजमहल और है, नीचे जो है वो आर्किटेक्चर इंडियन आर्किटेक्चर और भारत का पारंपरिक आर्किटेक्चर है।
7th May 2022, BJP's media in charge of Ayodhya unit filed a writ petition in the registry of Lucknow bench. This has once again opened an old controversy over the Taj. Built by Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century as a mausoleum for his wife Mumtaz Mahal, the white marble monument has been mired in controversy over whether it was built in place of a Hindu structure as a symbol of emperor's dominance over his subjects, and also opening of the doors of its 22 rooms to see the truth, whatever it is.
ताजमहल कोई छोटी जगह नहीं है, वो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय टूरिज्म प्लेस है, यूनेस्को की साइट है। तो इन सब चीज़ों से अगर वहाँ पे कोई विवाद होता है तो भारत की छवि जो है अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर पे धूमिल होती है। तो इसलिए मैंने माननीय न्यायालय की शरण ली कि अब आप इसमें हस्तक्षेप करिए।
जो 20 से ज़्यादा कमरे हैं जो हमेशा से बंद रहे हैं, लास्ट बार 1934 में ये कमरे खोले गए थे, तो उन कमरों का रहस्य क्या है ये जनता के सामने रखा जाए।
Another petition was filed in Allahabad High Court on 11th May by Vrindavan Maheshwar Dham, demanding entry for its religious head in his saffron attire to Taj Mahal. The petition refers to Taj Mahal as Tejo Mahal, indicating that there was an ancient Shiva temple where the monument of love stands tall. These big claims and the controversy around Taj Mahal is not new. Once again, the onus lies with the judiciary of India. With Varun Singh in Agra, Bureau Report, India Today.